Right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. I'm just waiting for the adverts to finish, and then we can do free questions. We can always donate to the super chat or PayPal or things like that. Where's the advert? Hello, Moonchan. Strange. Oh, there it is. Right, I'm just checking. Just checking. Hello. Right, okay. I'm waiting for the adverts to finish. So before we get into the free questions, thanks for coming along, guys. It's always best to support the channel by watching the adverts. If you didn't have an advert when I was just setting up, if you please go out and come in and just watch the adverts, because I'm not doing any advert. I'm not doing any free questions until the adverts stop, and it gives me a time to. Yeah, I've had a bath. So it gives me a time to do my cards. I'm fine, Moonchan. Long time no see you. So it's good to see you. I'm going to just sort these cards out while we're waiting for the adverts to stop. So those people who want to support my channel, keep the adverts rolling, which is very nice, isn't it? So that's nice. Priyanka, how are you? So we'll just wait for those people who are kind, who like to support my channel. So there's no rush coming in. We'll leave the adverts flowing, go to the toilet, make a drink, and then come back, because I will not start until they're finished, the adverts, just to support the channel a little bit. And people who actually create adverts puts a lot of effort into it. So we might as well roll them, mightn't we? So for today's donated readings, I'm going to use the Cat Tarot and also the Affirmations Tarot. Yay, they're two great packs, aren't they? And for people, I'm going to use the Black Cat for the free readings, because I've used this for a while, so we'll bring them out. Yeah, I hope you're good as well. That's excellent. So start posting your questions and we'll pick them up in a minute. Well, it just gives me a chance to sort my cards out, really. Well, that's what I'm really doing. But yeah. So we will start in a minute or two. So hopefully you've all had a good day. Right, they're sorted out now. Black cards. No, black cat. Not cards, black cat. So I'll give them a shuffle and then they're done. Hello, Olga. How are you? Yeah, not cards. Cat. The black cat. Black cat tarot. We're using these today. So that's good. And that. So, right, okay. Oh my. So we will start with people's questions. So thanks for being here. Do remember to like the stream. Have I remembered to like it? Yes, I have. Oh, that's Sanjay, how are you? So we will pick questions up now. So post your questions and we'll get them done. Is that okay, folks? So hopefully everyone's had a good day, having a good day, or going to. Just depends on the time zone, doesn't it? Right, okay, let's pick up a question then for you guys. Just sorting these cards out. They're always upside down and inside out and all over the place. Right. Let's pick somebody. So who should we pick? Who can we say? Okay. MV. What should I focus on in my life recently? Right, let's have a look at that question. What should be you focusing on for MV? What should you focus on at the moment? Okay. Let's have a look for MV. What does MV need to know at the moment? Right, MV, what should you focus on in your life? Are you ready? Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Right. You've got two major cards here, which are really good to actually have. You've got A, the Wheel of Fortune, and B, the Hermit. So these are amazing energies. So see how fortunate you are to live where you do, in your body, in your mind, and your spirit wants to connect to something higher. So when you have that time to yourself and really connect to something that can be moving you forward, even when things are a little bit difficult, it is time to be very successful and not repeat the same old mistakes again. So really know what it is that you do want before announcing it to the world, what's happening with you. So it's time to seek guidance from inside of yourself, MV. Is that all right? Princess Aquarius, hello. You're just saying hi. Thank you. That's very polite of you. Right. No worries, MB. That's fine. So, Priyanka, what are your current energies of S towards you? Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at the energies of S. Right, let's have a look at the energies towards S for Priyanka. Albania. Wow, that's different from where you were deciding, wasn't it, Olga? Albania. Wow, interesting. Nice country, though, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at some S towards Priyanka. S towards Priyanka. Right, so let's have a look. Right, okay. They probably are. Okay, so S towards you. Yeah, S towards you at the moment. They're very thoughtful, very precise with what they do want. They have to understand exactly what it is. They are willing to communicate with you and make a kind of aspect where you can work together and understand what it is that you both want. So communication is one of those great things. You may feel like that you haven't been understood as much as you want to be. So also make your side of the equation clear and precise, and with honesty as well. And then I think you can work better together and recognize each other's traits and personality wishes. Does that make sense? So that's quite nice, really. Yeah. So, Olga, have you got a question? So if all goes well, what to expect from the holiday? Wow, your holiday, Olga. Let's have a look, Olga, at your holiday. Yeah, I think that's all right, Priyanka, at the moment. Should be. If you work at it, I suppose. Right, okay, let's have a look at Olga's holiday today. What's going on with the holiday? Let's have a look. It's quite hilly though, isn't it? But it is a very nice underestimated country, so it's a good choice. Sometimes you've got to do what's cheap, innit? You know what I mean? So yeah, why not? Why not indeed? Albania. Right, let's see how the holiday is going to go, Olga. Yeah, I'll be excited as well. So always nice to explore a new country, isn't it? Definitely. Right, how's the holiday going to go? Well, I think you can rest assured that there's going to be romance. This is the Knight of Cups, so you're going to have a great time, lots of relaxation. Even this is Nine of Pentacles, there's going to be enough money for you to explore a lot of aspects on your holiday, so that's nice. So yeah, it's just going to bring out more relaxation, and yeah, I can't see a problem. You can see this black cat just relaxing when all the sharks are swimming around, but they know they're confident in what is going on. So I think it's a release for you that the holiday is finally going to happen, hopefully. And lots of romance is going to come as well. Oh, so that's really nice. Hi, Swati, how are you? Yeah, exactly. You never know, you might get pregnant again. Ooh la la. Oh dear, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, oh dear. I know. Well, you know, have a nice time anyway. Right. Hi guys, welcome to the channel, guys. Do remember to pop your question down. Questions are free, but if you want a priority longer reading, then donate to PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat, please. Questions are randomly picked, so make sure I see your question. Just pop it down. Thank you very much. So let's have a look at Moonchan. My question is it possible to feel actual contact in my dream with a person, since in my dream, me and my crush kissed? And when we did, it felt so real, like I actually kissed him. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you can kind of dream and have physical reactions, definitely. So it's all our bodies are interconnected. So when you're dreaming emotionally, the brain cannot distinguish sometimes about that. Definitely. Right. Hello, Sagar. How are you doing? Good to see you. So, Moonchan, let's have a look at this. So what do you want to know? Whether you actually... Is it possible to feel actually contact in a dream? Well, you can't cross over. You know, like if you kiss somebody, it's your movie. Imagine you're the director of a movie, and that's what you're playing out. Unless you're actually astral, if you astral travel to an actual different location, and you know you're actually astral traveling, then that's different. But the normal person who just dreams, it is a fantasy. It is their emotional wishing what to do. But it does have a huge effect on you, and it does cross over, kind of an overlap about your desires. But you didn't actually kiss him, no. Will he have felt that? On some level he would. If you keep repeating that dream over and over again, it has more permanence to it, and it will play out on another level, and they could very well feel that. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, I know for a fact that what you dream, and you can make yourself dream, you can physically feel it. So if you were, for instance, kissing him in a dream and you actually felt it, well, the pressure on your lips, you know, and things like that. Definitely. Yeah. No. It's a little bit romantic, isn't it? Oh. You can send him love. He'll feel that, definitely. Let me see what you need to know just with the tarot. All right, Moonchan. Let me see what's going on with you. Yeah, I know. And that's why we create these things. It's a good movie, isn't it? Why not? It shows that you are trying to have an understanding of what it is that you are trying to create. Here with the Page of Swords, it's learning to communicate. So in a way, one needs to communicate, definitely that. But there's also this Queen of Wands here, trying to remake and revalue things. So yeah, it's very difficult sometimes to realize exactly where you do want things to go. So it's a little bit of communication, but also a little bit of knowingness. So I believe you are that creator of your own destiny, but there is some little bit of understanding that needs to, and a little bit of protection. So I think your crush, even though you're not seeing them, they've got to learn how to communicate properly as well. So maybe what you can do, or what I do, is try and get a conversation going in your dream. Oh, come and see me, that would be great. So try and direct the dream to where you want to go. It's just just the game, really. Yeah. Okay, no worries. Hi, Monica, how are you doing? It's good to see you guys. It's great to see you today. I hope you're all well. So Swati, will you get married to Krishnan? Will you indeedy? Let's have a look. Right, let's see about the energy surrounding that today. No worries, Moonchan. You enjoy your dreams. Make them as sexy as possible. Make them as sexy as possible. Why not? I did. I wet my hair and I put something in it and it won't dry. Yeah, it's wet. It's basically wet. It's so hot. It's muggy over here. So I just had to get wet. Do you know what I mean? It will dry. It will dry, honestly. Right, let's have a look if Swati is going to marry Krishnan. Let's have a look. Swati and Krishnan. Right. Let's have a look. At the moment, this is a little bit difficult for some reason for them. But you know that anyway, don't you? So at the moment, it is a huge challenge for them to come forward to do that. There is an aspect that you will do eventually, perhaps. This is a gathering of friends, good celebration. So yeah, I think you will. So, I mean, things change all the time. Yeah, especially if they feel that it is a bit of a struggle to get there. So they've got to go through a lot of understanding and a lot of mind, a lot of things, let's put it that way, to win the race. So, but yeah, it does show at the end that there's a good celebration going on. So that's not too bad. I'd still be very hopeful about that myself, but it is a challenge at the moment. So perhaps not today or this weekend. But yeah, hello, Mad Soul Tarot. Boom, shakalaka, laka, 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 laka. My mate, Mad Soul Tarot is in the house. Detached from you. Well, you can see with the Five of Pentacles, that's always a struggle. So some people say that's healing. Some people say they're not asking for help when it's in front of them. It's just a process that we need to go. So they aren't really noticing except their own kind of difficult situation, if that makes sense. Amna Vlogs, you're finally here. Whoopee! Right, Monica, how does Scorpio feel about you? Let's have a look, Monica. Let's have a look today, Monica. Okay. Let's have a look. Guys, remember to visit Mad Soul's Tarot's channel when he's live as well, won't you guys? He gives very honest readings. I go to him if I need a reading. That's who I go to. Oh. Thank you, guys. Right, let's have a look at how your Scorpio feels about Monica. Well, I do have a friend in New Zealand as well. He's not the only person on the planet. But yeah, I go to him. Haley White, hello, long time no see. How are you doing? Everything fine in your world? Do pop your question down and I'll pick it up as soon as I can, guys. Right, how is Scorpio feeling towards our Monica today? Bianca, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Hey, it's a party. Bring some fresh coffee or fresh tea, orange juice, ice lollies, whatever you want to the party. It's BB. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Now, you know who it is, Barry. Because I told you the other day. She's my friend from way back. way back. Right, Scorpio. What are you thinking about Monica? Well, let's have a look. Ooh. Right. Your Monica, I mean, your Scorpio, is very dreamy at the moment, very internalizing and really thinking hard about life in general. You can see here that with the Knight of Wands, it's almost like they want to kind of connect with a sense of action. And yeah, so it's almost like they're looking up at the stars and dreaming and trying to connect to something that they want to start. So this probably is a very good Scorpion trait. They're trying to find out what is hidden and what is their meaning to their life, and they'll probably take action towards that goal. So if that is in their equation towards yourself, then yeah, they are willing to move forward with that. But I think they're internalizing a heck of a lot than need be, to be fair. And you can see all these written letters up here. It's like, do we do that one? Do we do that one? Do we do it? So they haven't quite made up their mind fully about committing fully, but they're definitely thinking about Monica. So that's really nice, isn't it? Yay, it is. Guys, it's great that you're here today. So, Sega, can you pull an oracle card for you? Sega, I certainly can. Let's use this. Shall we use some earth magic for Sega? Why is Libra always laughing at you? Are you amusing? Right, okay. We'll find that out in a minute. I'm just going to use Sega's oracle card that they want today. You don't need me to answer that question, I know. Right, okay. Let's have a look at Sega's oracle meaning today. Okay. With the earth magic. Sega. Right. This is for Sega. Oh, you're an island. So within the earth, we have the island, which is in solitude. So maybe this is sometimes we need to be like an island. If you think of an island, a lush, vibrant island, it supports itself. It doesn't need a big continent to have what it wants. It's in peace, it's in harmony, and it's also in quietness. So maybe you need some quiet time, some space time to understand that you're very, very important. And sometimes by removing ourselves from the whole other islands or continents, it is a great thing to do. So you can provide for yourself as well if you're actually worried about provisions and value of yourself. So really think in silence, give yourself space to really value yourself a whole lot more. So being by yourself sometimes is extremely valuable, isn't it? So that's nice. You are that island. Purple tree. Purple tree. So that's nice, Sangar. Very nice indeed. Yeah. The earth magic. Hopefully you guys have seen the review walkthrough of these cards on my reviews and oracle lists. Right, Haley White. Why is Libra always laughing at you? Okay. So hopefully your Libra just finds you lovely and laughing. Thank you, Sangar. Thank you for that. I appreciate that a lot. Right. Thank you so much. If you have a favourite one day, do tell me which one you want to use. It's fine. Right, Haley, why is Libra laughing at you? We generally laugh out of embarrassment, nervousness, or we generally think people are funny. As long as it's not done maliciously, we don't like that, do we? Yeah. Haley. Right, what's going on with them? Right. They've the coming up is weird because it's the Hanged Man, which is very kind of weird. So they're just trying to work out things. I think you remind them of something in the past. So whether that is a humorous situation, I don't really think so. I think it is out of nervousness because you do remind them of something. So maybe this needs a conversation about your Libra, because the Knight of Swords there, it's very kind of bleak, and when they've hung themselves upside down, it's almost like they're not doing themselves any favors if they want to get your attention in a positive way. They're actually doing the opposite, aren't they? So they need to be a lot more honest about it, don't they? About what it is that is going on. Annoying, but it's okay. Don't worry about it too much. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you feel it's negative attention, just walk away. Definitely. I think so. Not so much connection about things, but when it reminds you, I do. I am picking up it's out of nervousness though. So she is weird. Yeah. So yeah. Well, as I said, walk away. Just walk away. A lot of things are done out of insecurity, so walk away. It's not a very good situation, really. Don't be too concerned about it. Just, you live your life with confidence. It is really good, isn't it? Right. Amna Vlogs, please tell me about my mother-in-law. Is she gossiping about me with my husband? Now, she's done that before. So let's have a look what's going on today. You're probably never going to win with that mother-in-law. So it's a challenge, isn't it? But let's have a look. Oh, my moderator's gone very quiet. Bianca, have you got a question for me? Where are you? No worries, Haley White. You're absolutely fine. Right, Amna Vlogs. Yeah. What? You're always quiet. Strange. Oh, it's like saying, I'm always quiet. Right, mother-in-law. Gossiping about you. Bottom there. Good night from India, Sagar. You'll have a good rest, and hopefully it's very cool. Put the fan on or something. It's too hot over here. That must be roasting in India. Amna, I think there is an element that things go round and round and round, so they probably do repeat the. I think they're trying to make things slightly better, though. There's two good cards here, really. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune and you've got the Magician. Now, both of these cards can turn into very negative cards, can't they? About the Magician being a trickster, an illusion. So there is a kind of an illusion going on about things that are good, but it doesn't really matter. What people say behind our backs doesn't really matter if it doesn't affect us now. If your husband is still going to be anti towards you, then that does matter. But what they say in the privacy of their own home is just a kind of understanding where you get your friends together and you complain about husbands or whatever people complain about. Sometimes it's kind of like a British tradition to moan about our partners. We all do it. But when it's with someone we completely trust, then it's kind of safe. So don't be too concerned about what they say behind your back. These are two good cards. Very fortunate and creativity. So, but she does create a drama, and she does create what happens within your life. But just kind of, ease up on your own torture. Do you know what I mean? Your husband is supposed to be on your side. It's monsoon season. Isn't it? Oh my giddy aunts. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Oh, that's really bad. So you get a lot of gust. You get torrential rain and all that. Oh, bad. Is Bianca still here? Yeah, well, unfortunately, a lot of mothers do not know how to let go of their children, especially sons, especially in a culture where sons are very important to look after the family. So, yeah, it must be very hard to be a son and a husband in a family where you have to split yourself in two and give to the mother and give to the wife's new family. Yeah, very difficult. But you'll get there. You're a very strong woman and very determined. Okay. No idea where she's gone. Right, guys, how many people have not had a reading in the room? If you haven't had a reading yet, do pop your question down and then I can answer it. Otherwise, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I could read your oracle cards if you like. Yeah. What do we talk about? Yeah. It's nice. How long have I been on? Half an hour. Strange. Tuesday night. Are you all out or are you gone all to bed? I suppose people have gone to bed half 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Half 11 at night for Indian people. So that's bad. But yeah, it's very quiet. Oh, it's never been this quiet. Strange. Maybe I should go off and come back later, which is fine by me. Mad soul, this is strange, isn't it? I'll have to ask an angel answer about this. In fact, there's a card there that shouldn't be there. It is quiet. So quiet. I don't know why I'm here if it's so quiet. I'll just shuffle cards. Strange. Do you want an angel card, Mad Soul Tarot? Let's see what Mad Soul Tarot needs today. Dum, 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 dum. 3 people. I scared 3 people off. Oh, it's hilarious. But this is very strange. This has never happened to me before. No. Oh, nobody loves me anymore. Oh, nobody loves me. Right, okay. Doesn't matter. I can go and come back later. Oh, good. I'm the logs. Discernment. Didn't you get this the other day? Or somebody did. This is for Mad Soul Tarot. Discernment means sensing what feels right or wrong, trusting your judgment and acting on it. Your angel guidance is to look at the peoples and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you to discern the good from the bad, and they will prompt and guide you. You will feel safer, happier, stronger, and clearer. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in a great way. Affirmation: I trust my intuition. Yay! No problems. Right. There's no point me hanging around here at this time if no one's on. So that's that. No, I can't say that word. Discernment. Right then, no one's here, or those people who are here. I'm going to see where everyone ran off to, including Bianca. Where did everyone run off to? Let's see where everybody ran off to. You're bound to be somewhere. Let me see where you've all run off to. TR, how are you? Thank goodness you're here. Have you got a question? Strange. Very quiet. TR, I'm fine, TR. I was just thinking it's very quiet. I was just about to go because it's literally so quiet. I have had people in the room, but it's just so quiet. Is everybody having a walk? Can't sleep because it's too hot? Or what? Yeah, very quiet. So I'll give you loads of attention. So have you got a question? Have you got a question? And I'll just come back later, I think. So guys, if you're here today, thank you very much for coming. I know the live chat is a little bit slow. I'm doing 3 questions today, so do pop your questions down. Remember to like the stream and maybe subscribe if you want to. And donations are much appreciated for a longer. Hello, the magician. How are you? Right. If you've got a question, magician, just pop it down. TR, does S want to be in touch with me or be friends with me in the future? No excuse that, Mad Soul Tarot. That's it. Right, okay. Right. TR, does S want to be in touch with you? Right, let's have a look at that, honey. Let's have a look at TR. Does S want to be in touch with you? Does S want to be in touch with you? You went to a wedding? Woo! That's fantastic news. Oh, that's so lovely. You know, after so many months that no one's been able to get married. Wow. Was a lot of people at the wedding, Mustafa? Wow, that's really nice. Right, TR and S. So, TR. Hello, Farah M. How are you? Thank you for joining me. I'll be with your question in a minute. Is that all right? Small wedding, yeah. I think they do want to be in contact with you. Yeah, I think so. But they do have a connection with you. They've just got to communicate what they really, really want. I know that sounds like a song. Because when you see the King of Swords, it's like they know what they want, that they can really communicate and understand what it is. And when you have that spiritual connection, it's almost like they want to learn on a higher level. So there is still a connection between you, whether that's just on an old karmic wave pattern that's just diminishing, or something that will start up again. But there has been a really good connection there in the past, in maybe a different lifetime. So it's almost like you've both got to still learn something, whether that's the space that you're giving each other or just a new communication. So they're just pondering on something that's the key to their minds, that whether relationships are worth having or not. That's the kind of dilemma they're going through. So they're really observing what it is that they want from their life in general. So it's almost like, I'm not saying it's like a midlife crisis or anything, but it's almost like an understanding about what's the point, what do I do? Do you know what I mean? So hopefully that makes sense. I'm glad you're fine, Farah. That's excellent news. Right, the Magician. How did everyone at the wedding think and feel about you? Let's have a look at this small wedding. Okay. Hello, Amaris Cunningham. How are you? Thank you for the donation. That's much appreciated. It was extremely quiet in this room. I don't know where everyone is today. Where is everybody? Oh, they're not indoors, are they? They're playing outside, sitting in their gardens, having a barbecue or something. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? Nobody. Hello, Shrey. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thanks. You got there before me, the Magician. Right, let's have a look at the Magician, at how people thought of you at the wedding. Oh, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at that. That's what they put for me. Thank you, Mad Saltara. Right, let's have a. Can you hear the grass cutter? Amaris, I'll be with you in a minute. Is that all right? Ah! Oh, screamer. Oh, well. Right, let's have a look how people thought of Magician. Ooh. Right, okay. So I got a few cards here for you. I haven't done your reading for a long time. Wow. Well, it seems that way. So you've got some really interesting cards here, to be fair. So you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So they think, oh, what a great family member you actually are. I think some of you are very proud of who you are. So I'd rest assured that family, friends, they think you're great. You've also got the Ten of Cups as well. These two cards, marvelous. So you're a champion in your own right. So you've got to pull yourself up to that mindset. Sometimes We don't really understand what older people kind of think, because they seem to be criticizing us. So some of them have ignored you at the wedding. Maybe the ones that you wanted attention, they've kind of, oh no, we're just over here. What's going on now? That's strange tonight. Strange. And also you've got the Queen of Wands as well. So the Queen of Wands is really allowing things to develop here on a greater scale. So have patience with that. I think perhaps you liked someone at the wedding and perhaps they were ignoring you. But it's an element where these two cards are absolutely fantastic. So it's almost like set up an understanding of what you want as well. So I think these are lovely cards for you. So rest assured that family and friends, they love you. For M, if you put your oh dear. Hi, Kita. Kita, how are you? I'm just going to do a donated reading, guys. No worries. Two very good cards. So you're an upstanding gentleman. So believe in yourself. Emrys Cunningham, it's really good to see you. So I'll change decks for donated readings. And how does Jim the Aries feel about you? Okay, let's have a look at that. How does Jim the Aries feel about Emrys Cunningham? Right, let's have a look at this, Emrys. And where's, oh, I might as well use these as well at the same time. That's a lot. Shrey, do me a favour. I know you're in the room. If you refrain from putting that question down just at the moment, when it's your turn, I'll ask you that question. Is that all right? I will get to you. Don't worry. Right, at the moment, we're doing Jim the Aries, feeling about Emrys. Emrys. Okay. Hello, Jaylin. Good to see you. Good to see everybody in my room. It's great to see you. Especially when it was very quiet before. It was weird. Right, let's have a look at old Jim. Can't pick this card up. Right, okay. No. So, Jim, at the moment, feeling about yourself. This is quite, I think, in a way, you've baffled. He's almost like baffled about the situation, because he comes across as the fire Tom, which is really understanding about your environment, really wanting to go forward. It's just curiosity and taking action when it's dangerous. It's not really dangerous, but he wants to come forward. And the last card is the Earth King. So the Earth King can do things slowly if it's to their own benefit. But in between these two cards, it's a very confused person, is Jim. So they've come across with, they have to understand about courage. That's one aspect. They have to understand that they're actually mentally trapping themselves. and you know, it's their own doing about things. Emotionally, they're doing the same thing. It's almost like emotionally they don't know what's real and what's not. And of course, with the floating cat, it shows that they're on a very high. They've gone a bit loopy about what is really going on. So they are confused towards the situation. Their heart doesn't quite understand, because in a way it's like say for instance, they think that you've done something wrong, or they've done something wrong, or it shouldn't be. It's like emotionally that they've really adapted to that feeling. The thought that they think is attached to the way that they feel, and it's almost like, well, it can't be right. And that's where they need the courage to understand that if they took action towards, you know, even if they feel it was a little bit dangerous for them emotionally, oh, I might get hurt again. Oh dear. Well, we all might. But it's like, so you probably see them doing things with a lot slow, methodical kind of aspect. So moving on from that, possibilities of what we do have is the Queen of Swords, the Sun, which is very good. They're still feeling the Nine of Wands. They're still very hurt about the situation. Three of Wands, which is good, and the King of Swords. So what's the probability of things moving on? Well, you've got the Queen and the King together, which is quite interesting. So a more understanding of what to cut out. They believe they're very hurt, they're very confused within both their emotions and the way they think. So one needs to really remove all that, remove all the confusion, and you really both need to understand what is going on. They still see that it's been a challenge, and that's where the barrier comes through. But again, that is just the Eight of Swords scenario where and they think, oh, it'll happen again if I commit emotionally, if I give of myself, I'm just going to get hurt again. Not by you, but that's what they're saying in their head. This is the trap that we tell ourselves, and they're telling themselves something stupid. Whatever it is, it's got no grounds for reason. Because of these two cards as well. So I think you two can work through difficulties at any stage, really knowing that we create our own drama, and they've done that in themselves. But it is a period of waiting, and with the floating cat there, we can see that. But I do like that they come across as not only the King of Pentacles, but also the King of Swords as well. So that basically means that there can be communication. If they were a little bit honest and said, oh, well, I feel a little bit insecure when this happens. It just reminds me of something that I haven't quite got over. That's why it's so important when we are in relationships to really understand that we need to heal on a greater level, don't we? I think you can work through these difficulties myself if you are in communication from the heart, really opening up both of your hearts and let things be understood a little bit more. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Okay. So I know there's a noise outside. Right. Okay. Thank you for that, Emirates. Is this Leo's? Right. Right. If you are here, guys. Okay. Thank you, Emirates. Lots of love to you. And I understand that sometimes when we cause that emotional drama inside, it does affect both our heart, how we feel about things, especially what we tell ourselves. We always have to make our mental body our friend, but with the Eight of Swords, that's a very difficult thing to get out of, because we create that drama ourselves, and that's what Jim unfortunately is doing. Annoying. Hello, Caviar. How are you doing? Alexandra Red Swarm, how are you? Right, readings by Lex. I can't find Cash App. Can't find Cash App. So, is it not on is it not on Play Store? Hello, Jalen. Jalen, have you got a question? Isn't it? Oh, sorry. I should have done that instead of that. That's where the microphone is. You can't find the Cash App. It's green with a dollar sign. It's good. You're great. Excellent. Yeah, Jalen would like a general reading. Right, Jalen, let's have a look what's going on with you. Thanks for being here, guys. It was very quiet before. Very quiet. Right. Let's have a look at... Hello, Princey. How are you doing? Right, let's have a look at Jalen. Wants a general reading. Thanks, Mad Soul. That's it. Oh, I have to laugh at it. It's so funny. Sorry. Right, Jalen. Sorry, rudely interrupted again. So basically, it's time for you to really harvest what you want to develop. It's about understanding what it is that you need to take careful consideration to the value of your future. So it's a nice time in a way to really think, okay, where am I going with my career? Where am I going with what I want around me? So environment is vitally important for you. So think carefully where you want to put yourself physically around your work area, your home life, your friends and family, and even the places that we choose to live. Because if you plan carefully, you can make a really intelligent move definitely on a spiritual level as well. So those are the two cards. So really think what it is that you think that value is. Sometimes it can be things very, very simple, and other times it can be very complicated, depending on the mindset. And this is what it's saying: is take time out to really consider what it is. So sometimes it can seem that you're overgiving, and you need to reel it in and think, okay, why am I doing these things? Okay. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense. No worries at all. Alexandra Red Swan, hello. Princey, hello. And Caviar, hello. How are you doing? The Magician, thank you again. We've got one of those days. Right, okay. Right, let's have a look at Princey. How will be my love life in the rest of June? Okay, Princey, let's have a look what's going on in the rest of June. Did you do that? Yay, thank you. Sarah. Yeah, Shrey, I said just wait. I'll come to your question. I don't want that question all the time in the chat, because that's, you know, quite a serious question. I'll do you next, Shrey. Okay. Let me do Princey first. Right. No. I've got your question. I know what you're asking. Right, let's have a look at Prince's love life. Oh, this is hanging in the balance. I think you're going to have friendships first. I think maybe going down a romantic route at first, straight up, might be a bit of a challenge, and that's why the Two of Wands has come up as well. So the door of opportunity is open for you, but kind of learn how to be friends with people before you go into romance. Otherwise, it'll be too stressful for you, and you'll feel like you'll be a little bit overwhelmed. um, I know that sounds funny at some stage, but yeah, friends first. Does that make sense? So within your social groups, or if you want to go to dating apps, or just try and speak to people on a friendly level and kind of take it from there. Um, for sometimes going right up to someone and go, "Oh, will you go out with me?" it seems a little bit. You're already like, well, take it slowly. Slowly is friendship first. That's the order of the day. Okay. Because I don't want someone to go, "What you on about?" No. Slowly. Just a little bit slowly. So we're going to do, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Take it a little bit slowly in June. Make them want you. Ooh. Get them coming in and giving me a reading. Oh, I met this person. I really like them. Ah. Hello, Morley. How are you? Right. Hello, Tori Lumwas. How are you? Right. 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 I haven't got a lot of cards here, Shrey, so that's two questions in the one thing. But I will log on, so to speak, about what's going on. Well, as you know, we're not allowed to do legal questions. So that's legal, isn't it? Let me just get you some cards to rest your mind. What do you mean a reader got you into trouble? Do not readers say to you, you're always allowed your own free will and decision making. If you find that you're being led astray by people all the time, then you have to make your own decisions in life. When I was your age, I didn't even know that there were readers out there. I just made my own mistakes. So our reader messaged her. Well, that's not professional. I hope you reported the reader. That's ridiculous. No reader, medium, teacher, or whatever should interfere in another person. That's so wrong. So what you need to do is complain about the reader, whatever social platform that reader was on. That's very unprofessional and unethical and unmoral. I'm sure Mad Soul Tarot would agree with me there as well. Why would you be in trouble? There is help there if you all work together. Maybe explain to your school what's happened. I can't believe someone in the middle has caused this outrage. It's absolutely, it's. I'm inclined to say forget about it, but definitely report the reader. That's just so unprofessional. And there you go. Just rest your mind. Rest your mind that nothing is going to go I can't see big court actions going ahead. Right, straight. All you have to do, right? All you have to do is basically say you did not influence anybody to do anything, and say something like everyone's entitled to their own people should be responsible for their own. I've not done anything wrong. You know, unless you've got an argument here or a fight. Right, do you know what I'm going to suggest to you, Shrey? Get off social media. Social media for you is a nightmare. Just stay clear of it. Stay clear of social media. Full stop. Right? Get out of the habit. Get out of the habit now, because it's not doing you any good whatsoever. So, not all readers are bad, obviously, but how we act to what we've heard is our own decision making. So I would definitely stay off all social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Just get off it. Summertime in your area of the world, go to the beach, read some books, volunteer, get a job, get off social media, Shrey, and help yourself by doing that. Does that make sense? Well, maybe Pallavi's dad needs to take action. This is why we have a bad name from one or two readers who interfere where they shouldn't do. People have always got their own minds, and a reader should not influence anybody of making any decisions whatsoever. No, it's called not an interpreter. It's called a intermediately person, not a medium. Shrey, you need to. What was that? Right. Okay. Was that reader on YouTube? You need to write to YouTube and say, "I wish to report a reader," and note all what's happened. Do you understand me? Right. Well, whoever it is, who is it? You don't have to say. Do email me though. No, seriously. Oh my God. Right. It's up to you what you want to believe on YouTube. You have to remember YouTube is for entertainment purposes only. And quite frankly, even though I can show you how to do angel magic, it's just intention, right? So if someone's trying to hoodwink you into believing stuff, then that's wrong. It's so wrong. Right. Right. You are the only one who can complain to YouTube and say she's got you into trouble. You cannot say to another person, "Oh, this person's going to be your husband." What? I wouldn't be so presumptuous to know that my husband, until the Justice of Peace says, now, you're man and wife. Even if I'm walking up the aisle, I would still not presume that the person I'm going to marry is going to be my husband until I'm lawfully wed. Full stop. Because anything can happen. Hello, TLT. How are you? What? Oh, Shrey. Right, okay. Shrey, I'm going to be completely honest with you now. If you carry on like this, like Mad Soul said, you're being a little bit not immature, but not aware. You're being not aware. So you need to be aware of social media and how dangerous it can be. And if this is a wake-up call for you, then it's a good wake-up call because you need it. So in my opinion, you need to stay away from social media for a little while. And that's up to you if you take that advice or not. Okay. So moving on. Sorry about the grass cutter outside. That is beyond my control. What? Bzz. Beyond my control. Right. Let me do Tori Lummas, because we didn't have time for you the other day, did we, Tori? So, Tori Lummas, how does Anthony T feel about you? How does Anthony T feel about you? How does Anthony T feel about you? How does Anthony feel towards Tori Lummas? Oh, God help us. Oh my goodness. That shocked me. That what you just said shocked me. Mm-hmm. What? Oh well. Right, how does Anthony feel? Right. Right, sorry about that, Tori Lunas. Anthony T, please, thank you. Right. Put too much energy and stupidness. It's unbelievable. Not you or him. Shrey. Naughty Shrey. Silly. Getting yourself complicated all the time. So anyway, so how does Anthony feel you? Well, they feel really nice. You'll probably find they're being more softer, more gentler, trying to bring you that goodness. They do have felt that things have been difficult, so they have had that barrier, but they're willing to bring it down. They're willing to have that strength to move forward, to offer a more gentleness within your situation. So hopefully that does bring more messages of love, messages of opportunity. I think Mercury is still retrograde, so maybe it's not particularly fast, but you are definitely on their minds. And yeah, so they're just trying to capture your heart, perhaps. So I think that's really nice at the moment. Right. Molly, it's good to see you. Thank you for having patience. DC's current feelings for yourself. Let's have a look. DC, current feelings for Molly. DC's current feelings. I will do you next, Vaishali. Just having a look at DC's current feelings. Current feelings for DC towards Molly. So, oh, good grief. Hi, what's going on? What's going on? Right. DC's current feelings. Yep. Caviar, how are you? I'll do you as well. Don't panic. Right. Right, DC towards yourself. I think they feel fine. They have the Star card, which is a really good card to actually have. Pouring emotional, wanting things to happen, but they've also got the Ten of Pentacles. So at the moment, they're really happy. They want to perhaps be with you, or at least that is their dream. They are actually building, trying to build a future with you. So I think this is a great energy for you to have. So be a little bit more confident in their intentions, because they too wish for a beautiful time. So yeah. Oh, you can see the little cats in the big cat statue, and it's taken a long time. So their wish for a greater relationship than ever before is definitely on the cards for them. So that's really nice. Wow, DC. I like that. Sounds good to me. You're not working tonight. I don't blame you. Don't blame you. Right, okay. No worries, Morley. So, Vaishali, does Danish runner miss you? We are not in talking terms right now. No worries at all. Right, let me refresh that. Huh. Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. Vaishali, does Danish runner miss you? Does Danish runner miss you? Vaishali, Danish runner. Does Danish runner miss you? Right, let's have a look. Right. I don't particularly think they completely miss you. I actually think that they find it very difficult to be in a relationship. So here with the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords here, it's like they have cut off certain feelings, and they found it very difficult. So I don't think emotionally they miss you. They might think of you, but I think it's more how to benefit themselves by removing themselves from the situation, or at least they're going through a very difficult time at the moment. And the equation of thinking about it is bringing up more complications, if that makes sense. The Queen of Swords is often a time to reflect or inside about what's gone on and what needs to be done. So I think they may be concentrating on other areas other than relationships, if that makes sense. Okay, no worries at all. I hope you're fine with that. So Caviar, what is the potential of my situation with SD? Right, what is the potential of your situation with SD? And you're just friends. That's right. John Holmes, thank you for being here. I'll get to you immediately after this particular question. What is the potential of my situation with SD? Potential with SD. Right. Right, potentially. Wow, that's quite interesting. I think that's potentially a good kind of aspect. You can see here that perhaps they're going inside themselves. They're willing to work on themselves to realize that, yeah, you can see friends, that happy time, like to be sociable. And I would actually keep it sociable, because what the Hermit card really demonstrates is they're trying to find a spiritual awareness, or try to understand what a romantic relationship could be. I would definitely keep it as friends at the moment, but there is time to celebrate. So if they are giving you a little bit of a hint here and there after this period of being alone, maybe they will take physical time away from you just to reflect what is going on. But it looks like happy times. So remaining good friends for now. Does that make sense? I'm sure you'll come round lovingly. Right, John Holmes. More in-depth advice Spirit has. Yeah, he'll be fine. No worries whatsoever. So let me wait a minute. John Holmes. I'll just make up a price. Yeah. Right, John Holmes. More in-depth advice Spirit has for you. Let's have a look. Sorry about this grass cutter. It's very annoying. It's not even my grass. Charlie Bear. Yo, yo, yo. Ho, ho, ho. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, Charlie Bear. People are going, what? It's only June. Yeah, I got in before everyone else. Oh, yeah, dear. Yeah, I wish you all a Merry Christmas before everyone else. Champion. Right, John Holmes. What's going on? I did. Job done there. Right. What does John Holmes need to know? John Holmes, John Holmes, John Holmes. Right. That's a lot. Right. And then these cards. Let me just do this. See if it's. Right. Oh, let's see. Oh, you. Yes. Oh, dear me. Goodness gracious. Right. Oh, I don't know why I'm so happy about that. Right. Oh, funny. Right. That's bizarre. Okay, so let's have a look what's going on for John Holmes today. So, right, this is quite interesting. You're going to have this time where you're really going to create a lot of yang energy, and you need this yang energy to really help you make a certain decision. Okay, so you have the ability not only to trust yourself and have a new beginning, so to speak. So if you imagine when you get a match and you strike it and there's a little bit of fire, and that little one spark can cause such a huge bush fire. And that's like that energy that you need. So one good idea and one kind of flame can really make things happen for you. And that's trusting where you need that decision to go. So it's almost like, where do you feel passionate about? Where can you feel it on a really momentum stance? So here with the Fire King, it is about that. Situations is always a good thing to actually do. So the Fire King can definitely hold the fire and hold the passion. But when you have the Fool, it's like you have to trust that journey. So sometimes we do need to be burnt a little bit, and that's where we see not only with the 9 of Wands there, but the 10 of Wands. So it's like, yes, I have been burnt before. I know what that feels like. Oh my goodness, escape out of it. And that's why you're coming across as the Fire King. So it's like a firefighter. They know how to handle your situations. So learning to handle your situations to make a certain decision is going to be really, really important. So you'll know what direction to go. Remember, the sun is that powerful energy, and that is what creates on a higher level. So moving away from that, we've got the King of Swords. So your communication to yourself is going to be good. You also got the Fool again. So you have to really trust the process of what you could be going into. So all that passion, all that creativity is what you need to do on every single project that you're going to look at. You too have the 9 of Wands again. So bringing down that barrier. It's almost like, okay, I've been burnt before. It hasn't worked out. So what? It doesn't really matter. But we must learn to step further and have that courage to do so. So you handling that hardness, that big, harmful energy into a more useful energy, definitely. So, John, you've also got the 9 of Swords. So don't kind of think that things are kind of not working out for you when we are kind of in an element where it's just too much. You think, oh, well, this isn't going to work out. It's not for me. I'll think I'll stay put. No, you've really got to see the opportunity now. You're well on your goal in a lot of areas of your life. So don't go backwards and think, oh, it's not going to work out. Some things have to crash before they're built up even better and stronger, a bit like the tower. But you are very kingly indeed. So you can create, fire does create metal in such a strong way. So you can create that thinking, you can find that inspiration, and you definitely can find all that communication. So that's the message for you today. I really hope that helps you, John Holmes. Thank you for the donation. Charlie, how are you? Thank you for your donation. Oh, I've got an itchy eye now. Mad Soul Tarot. I actually, I'll tell you later. Oh, let me go back on that. Why isn't that going down? Come on. Right. Okay. Message from my highest self. Short fuse lately. Gaggle Butler. Hello. Message from your higher self. Right. Right, okay. This is quite a good thing to actually do. If I put these cards away. I will give you a message from your higher self with your short fuse. Oh, it's fun. So, no worries. Right, okay. So let's do some good messages from you. Let me pull out this one as well. This is what we need. This is what we need. And I might give you that as well. Have a party. Oh, thank goodness for that. I was on a new. And angry. You're allowed to be. Good grief. Oh, what you've suffered in the last few months. One does get, it's like a simmering. That's why, I don't know if you remember, well, when I was young, people used to go, psst, and people would, what are you doing? And it was like the pressure cooker, and you had to pull the thing up, psst, let the steam out. So, yeah, you are allowed to let steam out, otherwise, you know, it will explode, won't it? This is not a live chat girl room. This is tarot room. You can go to live chat girls in a different room. That's more than happy to do that. you've come to the wrong place. Right, let's do Charlie Bear, the sensible person in the room. Right, that's one card. Right, I'm laughing because it's exactly what you'd expect with that. I'm going to see what chakras are playing up. Well, we probably already know. I'll give you two of these. Oh, we've had a funny night tonight. It's been bizarre on many levels. You've missed it all. Right, let's see what Charlie Bear needs to know. Are you serious, are you, Butler? You're a sexy guy. Oh, well, you'll easily get a butler job then, isn't it? Here in England, to study to be a butler, it was a very high job. Still probably is, but it's probably under a different name now. But yeah, I think they're called personal assistants or something. Right, Charlie Bear, you are in England. Oh, God help England. Mad Soul Tarot, what's going on with the English tonight? Oh, my goodness me. What is going on? What is going on? What? Oh, I think it's the weather. Yeah, I know. It's the weather. It's too hot for English people, isn't it? Too hot for English people. Escape to Ireland. Yeah. We're on that boat. Ferry, whatever you call it. Have I? I don't think I've read for you this one, have I, Charlie? Right. Let's have a look. Why did you? What? Let me have a look. What did they say? Mad Soul Tarot has done. Right. I think it rains. Yeah, it does rain in Ireland, doesn't it? I think he's just trying to be amusing. I don't think he's malicious. I did think it was weird, but yeah. Mad Soul's got no patience. Boom! It's quite funny. Oh. Right, Charlie Bear. Gonna be annoyed now. Right. I think, Charlie, I'll read this backwards. I mean, in the order that in the opposite order I've drawn them, simply because of the last card, you'll just go, oh, honestly. I paid for that. Right, okay. So, no patience for butlers. So, what we do have, Charlie, is earth, spirit, and stability. So, so the stability of your mind and your emotions, but also where you are going within life, does need a groundedness. So, I don't know if you've got a garden. Sometimes getting connected to the earth, even if it is raining, is something that's really good. It does power us up to be connected to that. But stability of mind, stability of the emotions only comes sometimes when we can predict our future. So when we can't do that, it's out of fear. So again, the stability in something is important. So maybe have a look at stability as a little bit of reliability, and just rely on yourself and your abilities to move through time and space is probably one of those great things to actually do. So that's the first message. And then we've got communication, which is a great card to actually have, simply because communication is done on all sorts of levels. It's how we communicate to ourselves, And that's where we're going on about stability of our own mind, body, and spirit. But also communication is how we listen. Are we actively listening to our partner? Are we actively listening to signs? Are we actually, I said that twice, listening to our higher self as well? Sometimes when we try to do all those manifestations, those visualizations, we really believe in it. We know it's going to happen. And sometimes subconsciously, we're still blocking things. So it's how we communicate is really vitally important, and what we want as a communicator. So as you can see with this particular one, it's been that psychic connection. So make time for your partner, I suppose. Really communicate and understand each other a lot more. Never, it's always a kind of falling grace, so to speak, when we presume that we know our partners, that we presume we know what's going to happen, really. So anything is up for change, and that's where communication comes in a lot. So this particular card is saying or reminding you that turquoise is great. If you've got turquoise earrings, necklace, that's really good for communication. So that's one of the things that needs to be in place. Just tell yourself perhaps that you're doing the best that you can, and give yourself a break. And this is what this card is all about. Pause. Oh dear, that's why I'm not reading this first. So it says pause, it's like pause live, right, look around. Oh my god, it's so chaotic around me. I'll read you what it says. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There is no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you if you feel pressure to act immediately. It's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along, and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove, which is very apt. Sometimes when we panic, we do things out of haste and worry and fear that things aren't going to work out. And that's where the communication comes in. It comes in to say, what are you telling yourself about things? Are you saying, I'm going to lose my job, I'm not going to get a better job, I can't get this and I can't get that? And that's why stability is so important. It's like that Taurian trait of being still. I think you said you were an Aries. Did you say you were an Aries at one time and you have a battle with your star signs or something? So be more grounded in what you want. You could do the tree pose, the mountain pose. Both those yoga poses will get you stable. Definitely. So have a look at doing a little bit more yoga for your pausing attributes to your physical self, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's pretty. Pause, meditate, and yeah, it's okay. These were crazy love notes from your higher self. So they're quite good then. I like them anyway. So, and it was very apt for you. So thank you for that. I'll try and remember where everything goes. Ooh. Yeah. So thank you, Charlie. Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? Taurus rising. So yeah, so you will understand how to be a Taurus. So get in your Taurus mode. Yeah, so the impatient, the Aries fire at the moment is telling you to be pause and be more stable, like your Taurian, what you portray to the world. So that's nice. But yeah, communication is important. And Taurians, they do have their neck trouble, don't they? So maybe do yoga and a little bit of freeing of the neck so you can communicate. Perhaps is a good idea. Who knows? Right. Yasmin, how are you? And Sanch, how are you? Right, let's do Sanch because they've been waiting for ages. Thank you, Sanch, for always coming into my room. I really appreciate that. And your patience. No worries, our Charlie Bear. In the middle of the Tuesday week. Right, okay. So who are we doing? Sanch. So what's coming for you in the next 48 hours? Okay. Thanks, guys, for being here. I much appreciate it. Do remember to like the stream. Do share the stream if you so feel inclined to do so. It's always a good idea, if you like. Donations do take priority, guys. If I haven't done your question, please resubmit your question with a gold star at the end. Oh, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Oh, yeah. I know, it feels like a Saturday or a Friday or something stupid. I don't know why. Because I haven't worked for a few days. Oh, it must be a Saturday. I haven't worked. But then I always work on Saturdays. So what the heck? Right. Next 48 hours. Oh, I've got to send a message to... hold on. Next 48 hours. Wait a minute. I've got to do this. Right, next 48 hours for Sanjay. Oh, it's making me laugh. It's making me laugh. As if it's a problem to them. That's oh, it's funny. Oh, yeah. Right, in the next 48 hours. Oh, what's going on with you? I would actually pause. A bit like that card, really. If you need to delegate some sort of aspects because you don't want to feel overworked, you are going to perhaps adapt a little bit more patient in growth and what you do and the responsibility. So responsibility can be a little bit daunting at times, but it's almost like you've got this, you are champion at it. So if you've got 1,000,001 things to do, maybe writing a list, maybe just getting some of those small jobs out of the way before you have to tackle the big major jobs, or do what you really like to do first. It depends on your personality. But don't overstress it and don't feel overwhelmed or oppressed by it. You've got this. Yay, we're in your corner. Sanjay. Definitely. Right, Yasmin, are you still here, Swinny? No worries. So hopefully, Yasmin, if you are still here, can you say yes? Because I don't know if you're here or not. Because my feed is very slow. Do remember to like the stream, guys. That's quite fun to do so. Yeah, okay. Right, we'll do you next then, because you've got your question. Will Alberto, the Gemini, and Taurus still stay together? Okay, we'll have a look at that. Alberto and Yasmin. Alberto and Yasmin. Oh, funny. Oh, I don't know why that tickled me so much. It's also strange what people get obsessed with. It's so funny. Oh, I don't know why I'm laughing. Right, Alberto and Yasmin. Alberto and Yasmin. Yes, sorry about that, Sanjay. I was going to make them longer, Yeah, sometimes things take a lot of time because I was working a lot, so I haven't done that. They were getting very few views and no one was commenting on them, so I thought maybe they're not popular. But if you find them very useful, I can start doing them again if you like. But I was going to make them longer. So I was deciding what's the best to do. I could do them live. Would you like me to do live zodiac readings? I could do a poll on YouTube and I'll get no one to answer me. Oh dear, that's funny. So what would you like? This is your channel as much as mine, guys, remember. So whatever you like, just tell me what you want. Right. Alberto and Yasmin. Alberto and Yasmin. It's just the last few. Yeah, I did a yes no tonight at 16 o'clock, 18 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I have done that tonight. The yes no. I do yes and no. I have done yes and no the past few days. I will get back into doing those kind of things. Don't worry. If people don't say they want them, sometimes I think they don't want them. And sometimes it's YouTube not showing people. But if you're liking it and you find it value, I'll definitely do it. If you're the one person who goes, yeah, I want it, then I'll do it for you. No problem. Right. Okay. Alberto. I mean, how's Alberto towards you? And will you stay together? Well, the good news is yes. As far as I can see, there is a huge energy there that you will, as long as you maintain that kind of spark and energy and really want to. Ten of Pentacles here is you have built a nice environment for you to thrive, but as long as you maintain it and make it better in each time. So relationships are always a bit of a chore, and we've always got to put in an effort, and as long as we as individuals put in the more effort, that's how good relationships go, because when we put on a lot of effort, the other person puts in a lot of effort. Theoretically, that's what the elderly people say anyway. I don't know. Just depends on the individual. But this is a very good luck charm for the moment. So just relax and enjoy the company of each other. Okay, thank you for the question. Right. Right, who has not had a question answered today? I've only got 2 people in the room. I suppose that's a good time to jump off then. Yeah. Jasmine said, yeah, they are here. Oh, what's wrong with the English today? So, right, there's only one person here. They are. Right, it's you and me. Right, I'm going because there's only one person. Bye, people. Thank you for your time, guys. Lots of love. Adios, amigo. It's only me and you. Quick, go now while the going's good.